Hello everyone, Ranjita here. Welcome back. Today I am here with a fun, easy kids project for you. I am going to use some transfer sheets and make a cute pen holder. So for that, first I am starting with this wooden pen holder. I have given it a coat of gesso as a primer, and then I am topping it with a coat of white acrylic paint. I prefer giving 2 to 3 coats of white for my projects because that would give a proper base and also would protect my wooden surface in a good way. So for that, I am making sure that I give 2 to 3 coats of white primer. You could use acrylic paint, gesso or any wood primer that is available for you. But make sure that you give enough time of drying in between each coat. So as you can see here, my white coat has dried well. I've also sanded all the surfaces so that it is smooth. Now I am using these images from transferred sheets from Craftangles. I really like how cute these critter images are. The name of this is Cute Animals. So I've selected a cute little animal, the one which my daughter wanted to have on her pen holder. I'm fussy cutting it and then I'm carefully peeling off the transparent clear film that is on this. And then I'm laying it upside down on the pen holder and pressing it firmly so that it adheres well. Then I'm taking a clean brush, dipping it in clean water and then just soaking this paper wet. Make sure that you soak the paper properly and you can see through the image through it. This is when you're ready to peel off the paper. So as you can see, beautifully and easily transferred image. This is a very easy and fun way to transfer images onto your projects. Even kids can try them as well. So on the other side of the pen holder, I wanted to have a quotation. So for that, I am taking a similar image from the same brand Craftangles and I am placing it and repeating the same process again. Make sure that you firmly press the image. This time I am dipping a clean sponge and I am soaking the paper and then I am peeling off the paper to make sure that my image has transferred well. Now that I have transferred my images and the quotation, the next important step that you need to do is you need to give a clear coat of varnish. It could be a layer of Mod Podge, a layer of decoupage glue or any sealant that you have available. But this is very important. Before you move any further, you need to seal your transferred images. Otherwise, you would end up peeling the transferred image. So take your time and give it enough time to seal the image and also give it enough time to dry. So that is all I am doing. I am sealing these images properly before I move ahead to the next step. After the varnish was dry, I have mixed a little paint and I'm just adding a hint of color on all around the borders and corners of the pen holder. I'm not paying too much attention to it and I'm not making sure that I blend the image to the background. I wanted it to be that way and I like the look of this. So in case if you want to work on this more, you could make sure that you blend your image properly to the background. Now comes the fun part. To add some more interest, I'm taking this embossed pen. Since I'm a card maker, I hoard many supplies like this. And I'm also using sticky embossing powder, but this time instead of using it along with my stamps and on regular cardstock, I'm trying to use it on a pen holder. I'm first making sure that I'm removing all the static. For that, I'm using this DIY anti-static powder that I've made myself. I have a clear detailed video on how you can make your own anti-static powder in my channel. Make sure you check it out. Now I'm randomly drawing some lines here with my embossed pen. And then I'm taking the sticky embossing powder and I'm dropping it on the places where I have made lines with the embossed pen. The embossed pen is filled with Versamark ink and it is sticky. And wherever you draw with it, it helps in your powder sticking in those areas. So as you can see, the powder has stuck in the areas where I have drawn lines. Now what I am doing is I am now heating the embossing powder. Since this is sticky embossing powder, you would not see any color. All you will see is a clear line there. It is hard to show it on camera, but all I can see is some shiny clear lines in the areas where I have added embossing powder. And now instead of adding any other medium, I'm taking some gilding flakes. These are from the brand Craftangles in the shade Copper. First, I am roughly adding it with my fingers and slightly pressing them. Since I've used sticky embossing powder before, the sticky embossing powder helps in adhering to the foil. So wherever our embossing powder was there this foil will be adhering. This is the reason, make sure that you use your anti-static powder before, otherwise you will end up adding your foil all over the place, because the foil tends to stick in a lot of areas which are not needed. So I'm brushing off all the excess foil gilding flakes, and with this our pen holder is done. I hope you liked this simple and easy tutorial of how you can make an easy pen holder. You could also recycle old glass jars in this way. You do not need too many supplies to finish this project. I hope you liked this inspiration of mine for today. I will be back soon with some more crafty inspiration. Until then, bye.